Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jada wakes up and joins RoboRafe in the kitchen as he is enjoying himself while preparing breakfast on today's day. But before she can kiss him, EJ knocks on the door. Both of them insist on knowing why he is there. He would like to visit and see how his private eye is doing. After EJ makes fun of her for not finding Rachel, Jada leaves. EJ laughs as she's about to kiss Rafe, and then when she leaves, he demands to know what's happening between Jada and Arnold. Arnold informs EJ that he is abiding by his restrictions and that he did not touch Jada. In fact, they did not even sleep together for a cuddle. Arnold is told by EJ that they must get to work, getting Jada fired by using Rafe's doppelganger. Since Arnold is unsure of how to proceed, EJ offers to investigate Jada so RoboRafe can concentrate on exposing her wrongdoings. Dazed Arnold answers the door for EJ while wearing a Kiss the Cook apron and posing as Rafe and Jada. After Jada is fired, Arnold wonders who Paulina will choose to replace her. You fool! Rafe will then persuade the mayor to reinstate EJ because he exposed Jada's corruption. Sarah pouts in the living room before yelling at Victor to stop criticizing her for concealing a secret. She merely wants to maintain harmony and prevent Xander from becoming like his father. She tells Xander that she regrets not being there for Justin after he overhears her talking to herself. After marveling at what transpired, they immediately start drooling over one another, much to Sarah's discomfiture. Sarah goes on to explain that she will check in with Bonnie and follow up with Kayla regarding her work. Although he reluctantly acknowledges that it's good not to go to work disliking Philip, Xander appears eager to get to work. As they converse in the Kiriaki's living room, dazed Xander wraps his arm around Sarah's waist. Alex arrives to the hospital to see how Bonnie and his father are doing. Kayla advised Justin to get ready, but he simply stated that he would be entering soon. After deciding to go meet her together, the father and son are shocked to learn how awful Bonnie is. When she sees Justin, she wakes up and begins to cry. As Bonnie tries to express how anxious she is about remembering her lines, he gets better and begins to console her. She seems to be even more distressed when Justin assures her that she doesn't need to worry about that anymore and that she would never return to that death trap of a set. Alex informs Justin it was a mistake after he rants about suing body and soul into thin air. Their complete disregard for the safety of their employees almost caused my wife's death. When Bonnie attempts to speak, Justin interrupts her and answers a call from the wardrobe department, accusing them of sending the text that started the whole situation. He has been informed, however, that the clothing department never texted. Dazed sadly, Alex and Justin gaze down at Bonnie in her hospital bed, covered in bandages and in terrible condition following her elevator accident. After considering whether Richard from wardrobe is telling lies, they examine Bonnie's phone with her consent. An unidentified number was the source of the clothes text. As they attempt to decipher it, Alex goes outside to call the police. Bonnie is assured by Justin that they will find the truth. Thanking Stephanie for keeping Xander in the dark about the letter, Philip calls her angrily at home. Steph yells that she did it for Sarah, not for him. She informs him that he must put up with defrauding his brother of his birthright. She tells him to leave her alone since she detests being dragged into this and realizes what a terrible guy he still is. For the sake of Sarah and you, I just hope Xander never finds out. She then ends the call. When Stephanie visits Bonnie at the hospital, she encounters Jada, who acknowledges that she is worn out from all the cases. Steph claims that after taking on body and soul as a customer, she has experienced numerous crises, including her breakup. What went wrong with them, Jada wonders? She simply informs Jada that she cannot put up with Philip's dubious business practices since she remembers telling Sarah that she doesn't want him to go to jail. Fortunately, she has free time to assist with Jada's wedding preparations. Since Talia is unable to attend, Jada asks her to be her maid of honor. You are like a sister to me, despite the fact that we are not blood relatives. Stephanie says yes with joy. As they converse in the hospital, dazed Stephanie gives Jada a startled glance. Shortly after, Alex shows up to inform them of her poor health but assures them that she will get better. he then instructs Jada to discuss what transpired with his father. After she leaves, Alex and Stephanie simply exchange sorrowful glances. Xander gladly starts working, welcoming Philip and telling him that he wants them to be partners rather than just co-workers. They will fulfill the elderly man's wish and make him proud. Xander interprets Philip's restlessness as a sign that he is worried about proposing another hostile takeover of DiMera that would spark a conflict. However, recalling Sarah's warning that he must cooperate with Xander or her arrangement will be terminated, Philip suggests that perhaps that is just what they ought to do. Xander is shocked, and Philip tells him that he and Stephanie broke up while fabricating reasons for his change of heart. Stephanie is no longer a factor because we simply didn't agree. Philip acknowledges that a hostile takeover is a good idea, but caution must be used in its execution. From EJ's termination to Rachel's disappearance, Xander maintains that the moment has come, but Philip believes it could be a little too brutal. "You're implying that we make money off of a kid who goes missing and is also Brady's." The fact that Rachel has been abducted by one of her parents more times than they can count is dismissed by Xander as a minor inconvenience. They then express their sympathy for Kristen's terrible treatment of them and their loved ones during their darkest moments, so why not follow suit? When Sarah stops by Kayla's workplace, they discuss Bonnie. She's fortunate to be alive after falling 2 floors. Sarah tells the chief of staff that she ran into Stephanie when she dropped it off, and Kayla praises her for the research. However, Sarah almost makes the mistake of presuming Kayla knows why Steph actually dumped Philip. However, Stephanie only gave her mother hazy explanations for their breakup, and Sarah acts foolish when Kayla queries whether Stephanie went into further detail. In the last moments of the broadcast, Sarah informs Kayla that an occupational therapist cleared her fine motor skills and that her physical therapist had lifted all restrictions. Kayla wants her to return to the hospital right away, full-time. Certain that her daughter escaped a bullet, Kayla then returns to Philip and Stephanie. "I always feel like he's broken in some way and can't be fixed." Philip acknowledges Xander's point. They would exploit Kristen so they could exploit her in return. "Hold on," Xander exclaims. "Are we acting on this? Is DiMera the target of the Kyriakis brothers?" According to Philip, it's game on. Arnold considers calling off the wedding, but EJ assures him that it will take place and that it will undoubtedly be an affair to remember. After discussing how strange Bonnie's text was, Alex and Stephanie move on to discuss Jada and Rafe's wedding, during which Bonnie informs her ex that she and Philip are no longer together. When Jada visits Bonnie and Justin, he informs her that he does not believe his wife's fall was an accident. What if there was a desire for Bonnie to tumble down the elevator? Justin muses that it was the same person who sent the cupcakes, while Jada questions who would want to do that. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.